By utilising the BIM 360 Issues add-on within Navisworks, we can open up files direct from the coordination space within BIM 360. Selecting the BIM 360 Coordination tab, we can then choose the Coordination Space tool. This will allow us to access content directly from BIM 360. Selecting our project, it will directly load the coordination space. Here I'm going to load the mechanical model and the structural model into my Navisworks environment. Selecting the Open button to load both of these files into my working environment. Once these files are loaded, I can use standard Navisworks clash detection functionality to find clashes between my models. I'm going to create a selection set for the steel versus the concrete slab. Selecting the columns in the model will automatically highlight these and show me where they are within the selection tree. I can then choose the Save Selection button and give this selection set a name. For this example, I'm simply going to call it steel. I'm then going to choose the slab within the model as well. I'm also going to choose Save Selection and give this a name. Once the selection sets are created, I can now run the clash detection feature. Here I'm going to create a new test, give this a name, and within the test I'm going to choose my selection sets. I'm going to select steel as selection set A and slab as selection set B. For this test I'm going to run with a hard type clash detection and a tolerance of 10 mm. Selecting the Run Test button will run the test. As you see, I found 17 clashes between the steel and the concrete slab. Once I've defined a clash, I can then go to the BIM 360 Coordination tab and choose the Issues panel. This will then allow me to create an issue based upon the position of the clash that I've identified. Selecting the Create Issue button, positioning the pin within the model view, then creating the issue as required. When defining the issue, I can create who I'm assigning it to, choose a due date, also define location, owner, root cause and description if known. Once I've defined the issue, select the Create button to complete the process. Checking back within the desktop environment, I can go to the Unified Issues tab. As you see, issue ID 33 is now visible within the desktop environment. Reviewing the issue, I can now make any changes to the information and also change its status. In this example, I'm going to change it to answered. I can then assign it back to the student, add any comments as required. Selecting Done will then update the issue status. Reviewing the issue back in Navisworks, I can use the Refresh button on the BIM 360 Issues panel to update the issue status. You will now see that issue number 33 status has now changed to be answered. With the BIM 360 Issues add-on, we can now see the unified information across both platforms of Navisworks and BIM 360.